Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Kate Nielsen and I'm here to give you some little bit of information, a reading. We're going to see what the tarot and some other decks have to say about how we can manage this stress that we are feeling from everything that's going on in the world right now. So we'll go ahead and start with the tarot. I hope you're all doing well amidst all this difficulty that we are going through. So let's go ahead and shuffle. So tarot, what do we need to know, or what could we do to help the stress that we are all feeling right now? What can we do to manage all this stress that we are feeling? Okay, let's see. We'll go ahead and cut it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pull 3 cards. Okay, so this first card is the 6 of Discs. And this card is reversed. This card is really talking to us to really think about how much we give and how much we receive. And so this could be financially, but it can also be our energy. So what I mean is, I think what this is saying to us about what to do about the stress we're feeling is to be very aware of the energy that you're putting out and the energy that you're taking in. And so what I mean by the energy we're putting out, that could be maybe we feel really angry, and maybe we feel like there's so much injustice, which there is. But the anger that we're putting out is potentially causing havoc when it comes to the collective consciousness, because it's adding more negativity, if that makes sense. So this card is really looking at how do we internally recognize what are we doing that we're putting out into the world, and also what are we bringing in. So that could be like, are you constantly watching the news? Are you reading social media nonstop? With your friends and your family, are you only talking about these negative things that are happening in the world? So that would really deplete your energy. The second card is the Balance card, which is also the Justice card in other decks. And this card is talking about, recognizing on a spiritual level the justice that we could do, right? And so this side over here is fire. And fire is passion, it could be anger, right? And over here is a feather. And feather can represent like our thoughts and our critical thinking. So if you think about balancing it, like balancing the practicalness, what we need to do to use our brains instead of the emotional part that comes in, it makes us feel so chaotic, right? So we react and we do things that maybe are adding to the negativity of the situation. And so this is what is saying, let's look at how we balance this stuff out. How can we balance it out? Okay, so there could be some things to do. And if you look at this beautiful sun that's shining. There we go. It's a beautiful sun that's shining, all this light that's shining down, recognizing the spirit within all of this and the spiritual growth that we could be doing right now. Okay, then the last one that we pulled right here is the Prince of Cups, which is similar to the Knight of Cups in other decks. And the Knight of Cups is all about really like getting your emotions under control. If you look at this guy, he's got the control of this bird. He's flying good on on top of his emotions. He's moving forward. He's having fun. He's in control of the stuff that could bring him down. He's in control of it. Okay, let's see what the angels have to say. So angels, how can we manage this stress that we are feeling? How can we manage this stress that we are feeling? Okay, so the angels are telling us to focus on service. And so this card is telling us. Like, how can we give to other people right now? So what does that look like, right? Like, how do we give back? How do we bring light into the world? How can we support people? How do we do that right now, right? The card says your soul desires only to joyfully serve and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. So how do we raise our vibrations, right? How do we find that positivity and the joy and peace that we have here on this, in our own inside within is what I'm trying to say. The card says the stream continuously feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus upon staying in this stream of giving and receiving in every situation and all that you do. Okay, so to me that's telling me, along with what the tarot said already, that if we really focus on putting out negativity, not negativity, if we really focus on putting out positivity, how we can add and try to raise the vibration of these negative, super negative situations that have been happening. Let's go ahead and ask the guides. So spirit guide cards. So this deck is all about asking your spirit guides. And we are going to see what they have to say. So spirit guides, how can we work on this stress? How can we manage the stress of these difficult situations? These really negative and this injustice that we are going through. Okay, so this is coming from our master teacher guide, and it says purpose. And what this is saying is, like, how do we get back in touch with our purpose here in life? And our purpose, everybody, our purpose, this is a message for everybody, is to find love. And I don't necessarily mean romantic love, although that is good too. I mean, how do we find the love in every situation? How do we go from something negative where we're giving too much negativity, right? Or we're just, we're too focused on this side of the scale. How do we come back to love? How do we find that purpose, right? How do we transmute the fear that we feel and turn it into love? All right, let's ask one more deck a question here. We are going to do the animal deck now. Okay, so animal spirits, what do we need to know about how to manage the stress that's going on in the world right now? So the coronavirus, the injustices happening across the country, and possibly across the world. What do we need to know? Okay. So we've got the chameleon. Oh, I love this card. Look how pretty it is. Oh, I love him. He's so cute. Okay, this card is saying act as if. So what that means is to act as if. That means that we're going to act as if our world is peaceful and full of love and the hatred is gone. And so what that means is that you have to start with you. You have to show love. You have to show peace. You have to act peaceful and show love if that's what you want. If you want peace and love in this world and hatred to be gone, which I know we all do, then you have to act as if. And then the world, the universe will respond. That is what spirit animal is telling us right now. So chameleon, think about it. He changes his colors to blend in. And I'm not saying we blend into the negative stuff right now. I'm talking about if we want it to be different, then we have to act and be that change, right? And I know there's quotes in there, right? Be the change you want to see in the world. That is what this is saying. That is what this is saying. So, okay, my lovelies, I think with all the love we can do, you know what? Let's end with one more deck. This is called the Power of Love deck, and it's a good one. Let's just see, because that was the message we got today, right? Is how do we bring this fear that we're all feeling back to love? And so let's ask one more question. How do we do that? How do we bring this fear, what can we focus on? This fear back to love. Okay. All right, one more card. It says action. You have the courage to express the unique, loving colors of your soul. So, when it comes to action, what does that mean? Well, maybe it means showing love on social media. Maybe it means showing compassion for all that's involved. Maybe it means recognizing that everybody on this planet is here, spirits, learning life and soul lessons, doing what they need to do to learn those lessons. Maybe that's what all that means. Please let me know in the comments below what you think. I hope you're all having a good day. I'm sending you a ton of love through this stressful time. And I will be sending out a new video on Sunday for next week's energy. So I hope to see you there. Okay, take care.